To my right is first place finisher Alysia Montano, second place Geena Gall, and third place Schmidt. Ladies, if you can just take us through your race and how it played out and your thoughts on making the team. I'll start with you, Alysia.
All right, I'm Alysia Montano. Today was just an amazing day. I think a lot of us were okay with the rain as 800-meter girls today, just knowing that in the event that we make the team, this is how it's going to be in London. And I just went out with the confidence in my training and just been working off of strength work and the confidence that my coach has given me that it'll be enough and it'll be perfect for just the strength and the speed that we're going to add to this for the Olympic Games. And you know, like I just went out in the same fashion that I normally do and just took it out. I don't know what else to say, just trot out there. Hit the play buttons. We've been rehearsing this way, and you know, can't wait to just tighten up the last 150. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty used to this rain, so it didn't really affect me too much. They actually calmed the winds down too, so it's pretty nice going out there and just, you know, putting your foot on the line and just when the gun goes off, just all of my fears and all my nerves went away. But yeah, I just stuck behind for the girls. I didn't want to go out too fast, but I didn't want to die like I did last year. I went out way too hard, and the last 100 meters was terrible. But this year, you know, I was pretty confident in myself that I could go through around 58 and keep going. And I had a lot of faith in my finishing kick that I had it there. And I was playing it over and over in my head the past couple days how this race was going to unfold. And I just imagined coming off the last curve, the Bowerman curve, and you know, just sprinting to the finish. But it was always like Alysia was going to be ahead of me. I feel like, and like so many girls would be right there, and that's how it was. It was for such a close path of the second group of us. And just when I came off the curve, you know, I just gave it all that I had, and I'm so happy to come in second. Such a blessing. It's my first like Olympic team, my dream come true. And I'm just so excited to go to London with these two awesome girls.
I am Schmidt. I was third. I knew Alysia was going to take it out pretty hard today. I think that's no surprise if you've seen the women's 800 recently. I feel pretty comfortable going out quickly, and I think realistically on the world stage, 55, 56 is what you're going to see. So that's just preparing us for the Olympic final. So that being said, I wanted to just kind of tuck in behind Alysia and run really smooth. It was great for me. I anticipated that women were going to come up aside, you know, sort of on my right-hand side. I didn't protect myself as much as I probably should have in giving myself a straight line. So it was a little bit tough with like 100 meters to go. I was kind of shuffling and having to respond to moves that women were making a little bit later. And in the women's 800 this year, we all knew it was going to be a dogfight at the end because this is one of those events where on the world stage we've got, what, like almost 10 women who have the Olympic A standard within like the last year and a half, so it's a really strong event. I knew it was going to come down to the final kick, and at a certain point, like maybe with 40 meters left, I think I was probably in like 5th or 6th, and I just was like gritting my teeth, and I'm really happy to have made the team again. I was on the Olympic team in 2008 and have had a couple, you know, minor injuries or stress fractures or other things since then, so it's really nice to be back on top or in, you know, great company with these two women.
All right, we'll now open it up for questions.
Geena, you know about with 100 to go, how many were ahead of you? Was it like 5th or 6th, and did you think at that point, you said you trusted your kick, did you think you had enough to get past that many of them?
I did. I feel like this whole season I've had a really good last 100 meters of every one of my 800s, so, you know, I wasn't going to let first, second, or third, like, I wanted to get those top 3 places. I needed to get on the team, so I was like, I just want to dig down deep and, you know, push my arms and just focus on running through the line. And yeah, I was really confident that I could have that finishing kick, especially at the pace that I went out. Like, I still felt strong and comfortable with it. So.
What place were you in? You know about coming off the Bowerman?
I was probably like 5th or 6th. I was a little nervous I'd go wide around Brenda Martinez and a couple of the other girls, just to get, you know, a good lane going down the last 100 meters. So, yeah.
Alysia, this is your day and your moment, but I'm just curious if you had any interaction either in passing or before the race or after the race with Lauren, and if, I mean, obviously the two of you have that bond that, you know, a lot of people here don't. Just, you know, how inspirational or how thrilling that was to see her pull that together. And again, not taking anything away from what you accomplished, but I know it's probably pretty special for you.
Oh, you know, Lauren, I have to say, this girl is like my sister. Absolute, like, just an amazing woman. And, you know, I think Geena and I were both watching in the, what do we call it, the little corral, I don't know what you want to call it, a little big pen. And I couldn't help myself but watch to see what was going to happen with Lauren Fleshman. I mean, she's just such an inspirational woman all around. And I don't know, I was praying for her the entire time she was running around that track, just, you know, just praying that she was going to get that spot to make the final. This girl has been fighting her entire career to stay healthy and does it with a smile. And I don't know how many people keep going. That's like perseverance. Lauren is the poster child for perseverance. And it inspired me that anything that I'm going to, she hasn't even been able to run fully for 7 days. Like, the longest stretch that she's been able to run was, I think, 4 days at a time. And that hasn't happened recently. And just to see somebody come out into the Olympic trials and make the final put so much inspiration in my heart, especially someone so close to my heart. That's a really good question, and that's actually something that really, really helped me get out there today and just be so grateful that I'm able to run, that I've been able to run, you know, 7 days a week if I felt like it, but, you know. Thank you.
Lisa, a little jazz question. Is that flower inspired by Billie Holiday?
Everybody always asks that. Billie Holiday is inspiring. I wouldn't say so much it's inspired by Billie Holiday. This flower represents strength to me. I think it's, you know, when people look at women in sport, there's always this sort of, you know, you run like a girl, and it's like this, almost like a negative thing. And to me, I think, well, what the heck is that supposed to mean? Why not run like a girl? I think these three women, us three, I'm the third woman, these other two women can attest to that. Like, we have grit, and I can wear flower in my hair, I can represent femininity, I can represent strength at the same time. I think that they coincide with each other. So when I was growing up, I grew up with a group of boys, and they'd always put me in first pick. I like to say first draft pick in the football games and on the basketball team, and I'd always do it with flower in my hair just to be like, and I'm a girl. So.